Hey everyone, and welcome. Some words are just, well, they're like magic. They're the ones that take a simple story and make it explode with color and life. And today, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. Okay, so picture this. I tell you a story and it goes like this. A boy played with a ball. I mean, it's all right, but it's a little bit boring, isn't it? You can't really see it in your head, can you?
Right? It leaves you with all these questions like, what was the boy like? Was he happy? Was he sad? And what about the ball? Was it massive or was it tiny? We're missing all the good stuff, all the details.
Okay, but watch this. What if we add a few of those magic words? The happy boy played with a colorful, round ball. Ah, now that's much better. See how that just pops? These special describing words we've added, happy, colorful, and round, well, those are what we call adjectives. So let's get into it. Let's really figure out how these amazing words work their magic. So, first things first, what even is an adjective? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. It's a describing word. Its whole job is to give you more information about a noun. A person, a place, or a thing. It just helps you see it more clearly in your mind. And you know what? They're actually really easy to find in a sentence. All you have to do is ask a couple of little questions about the noun. Questions like, what kind? How many? Or which one? Seriously, if a word can answer any of those questions, like a red car, or 5 pencils, or that house over there, then boom, you've just found an adjective. Easy, right?
Okay, so it gets even more interesting. Adjectives actually come in different flavors, you could say, and each type has its own special power. Let's check out a few of the main ones you'll bump into all the time.
First up are the ones you probably use the most, descriptive adjectives. Just like the name says, they describe the noun. They're the ones that answer that big question, what kind? Think about it. Instead of just saying pizza, what if we say a delicious, cheesy pizza? Suddenly you can almost taste it, can't you? That is the power of a great descriptive adjective. All right, next we have quantitative adjectives. Now that sounds a bit fancy, but quantity is the clue. It's all about numbers and amounts. These guys answer the question, how many? Just look at this fruit stall here. You could say there are many fruits. That works. Or if you want to be more specific, you could point out there are 3 pineapples. You see? Both many and 3 are telling us how many. And the third type we're looking at today is the possessive adjective. Oh, these are so useful. We use them all the time. Words like my, your, his, her. They just show who owns something. They answer the question, whose is it? So you see, it's not just a book. It is my book. That one little word tells you exactly who it belongs to. It's so simple, but so clear. Okay, so what happens if you want to use more than one of these magic words together? What if you want to get really descriptive? Well, believe it or not, there's kind of this secret order that we all follow to make it sound right. Let's crack the code, shall we? So, when you're piling up a few adjectives, there's a typical order they go in. Usually it's quantity, then your opinion, like if something's lovely, then its size, and then its color. Now, it might sound like a lot to remember, but I promise you probably do this naturally without even realizing it. Here's a perfect example. We would say, she bought 2 small blue boxes. That's quantity, then size, then color. But we would never say, she bought blue small 2 boxes. It just sounds wrong, doesn't it? That's because our brains already know that secret order.
Okay, now for what I think is the coolest part. Let's see what happens when we change just one single word. You'll see how it can change the entire story. So, look at this man here. If I say, the man wore a long coat, what do you picture? Maybe it's a cold winter day, or maybe he's just really fashionable, right?
But what if I change long to torn? The man wore a torn coat. Wow, the whole picture in our heads changes. Instantly, we might think he's had a difficult day, or maybe he's fallen over. It's a completely different story, all because of one little word.
Okay, let's try one more. Imagine you're served this bowl of soup. If I tell you the soup is hot, you're probably thinking, great, lunch is ready. But if I say the soup is cold, well, that's completely different. You probably don't want to eat it anymore. See? That one tiny adjective makes all the difference.
And there you have it. That's the secret. You now have this amazing power to make your own world, your own stories so much more colorful and interesting just by choosing the right words.
So I'll leave you with a little challenge. Just for a moment, look around you. Right now. Look at your room or the sky outside or even your family. Can you think of 3 magic words, 3 adjectives, to describe what you see? Because you are the storyteller of your world. Go on, give it a go.